So we're just going to go here. Hello, everybody. I'm blue. It's going to fade me out a little bit today. Welcome to the live stream. It's strange. Why is it? It's here. See? It doesn't like the blue today. Let's see if I can switch back to the scene. All right, here we go. Trading view. This one's going to be quick, which is that BTC is doing absolutely nothing. I wanted to draw some lines and just make some rants about what is going on. Take this over. Right. Okay. It's BTC. It's terrible. I mean, when volatility goes down, and it has been going down for a long time now, there's not much to trade, especially on 12-hour charts, right? So right now, the expected move for Bitcoin on a daily is around $50. And we've been seeing that. You see these little tiny moves followed by one sort of big BART. It's not really that great to see. All right, got cut off. So we'll delete that last one, and we're just going to hop back in here. I thought I had keyboard shortcuts to switch things around, but hi, I'm Sam. I am very despondent today with crypto markets. It's just another low volatility trading period for Bitcoin, which is kind of shitty, and I really don't like it. So we're not going to spend that much time because it's pretty much the same as yesterday. We're above the 80 EMA. We're above the 12-hour EMA. We're in this like wedge right now, and until we break lower or higher out of this wedge, or retest it, we're right in the middle. I mean, there's not much to be said of being here. I mean, in theory, I have a bullish bias, right? I'd like to see the test at the top, 3860, which could happen. I mean, right now it's 50-50. We're right halfway in the middle, and we've been here now for almost 3 days. Oh, wait, no, it's been more than 3 days. How many candles? Today is the 4th day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days. Today's the 5th day of being in this just terrible, I guess, box. It's because, look, if I do this, let's say this is the top of the box, right? And this is the bottom of the box. $100 range for 5 days. So there's two possibilities that happen from here. One is that today or tomorrow we bar back down all the way down to like here. That's a possibility. And we see that here. Look, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at 6 the next day, we had a bar down. 2 days. That's not what I want to have to happen, or not what I'm planning on happening. What I'd like to happen is for us to go something like this. That would be a lot more interesting than just barting back down, because I was thinking about this yesterday, and I wonder if I can get the BitMEX ETH funding rates. Do they have those? The perpetual swap. I'm going to see if I can find this. BitMEX. Okay, what I want is the funding rate of this. What's it called for Bitcoin? BTC, or sorry, XBT percent. Yeah, no, there's too much there. ETH. Let's see if I can find it. So the PI is, no, that's not it. That's not it either. Let me see. So that's the vol. So we can look at the vol, and then the dollar index. Hold on 1 second. Let me go check this out. BitMEX ETH funding rate. Funding history. BitMEX. All right, so here's ETH funding history. Do they have the symbols? Essentially, funding for ETH has been very high. I mean, look at these rates. You're looking at like just huge amounts. Funding history, is there information on the contracts? ETH. Aha, here we go. Funding. Settlement. Fees reference. No fees reference. Maybe it's in fees reference. Funding interval. Here we go. Other fees, funding, right? Trade history, perpetual contracts, positions, funding timestamp, funding, right? But do they have the funding calculations? Final calculations. Usually they'll have the information on the actual funding rate. Perpetual contracts guide. They'll have the link to where it is. I'm not finding it. So one person that I was talking about yesterday, we were talking about how for ETH it's really just a shorter's paradise, where if you had shorted ETH at the 400 level, you could have just kept on like shorting ETH ever since then. So let's go ETH. Maybe it's in the indices. What was PI? Let's go take a look at what is PI. Tracks the premium rate every minute. Right. Do I need 8 hour? I think this is what I need. Okay, so I had the right one. Let's go back to here and do PI 8 hour. All right, interval. So I'm gonna draw a line at 0. Oh, it's too hard. There we go. Here's our line. Okay. So you can see the vast majority of funding rates for ETH have been above. They've been positive, which means that longs are paying shorts. It's hardly ever the case that shorts are paying longs. I wonder, can we make a 2-chart thing now? Let's lay 2 charts on top of each other. I want to put ETH in the bottom here. ETH USD. No. Good. Right, there we go. ETH USD PI 8. Okay. I want also to the interval. I wish I could make a match. Okay, so we'll just try to make a match. So that's been funding rate, and here's been ETH. So we're going to remove all drawing tools and remove all indicators. Okay, so during this time, there's really been only a couple of times where the ETH funding has been significantly negative for long periods of time. One of those was during the big sell-off that we had a while back, where we went from 6,000 down to 3,000 for BTC, and you can see here that the funding rate went all the way down to minus 2.7. But it pales in comparison to when the longs came back and just wrecked everything at almost 4. So for the past few months, where we've just been doing absolutely nothing, log makes it a little bit easier to see. We've just been in this upper round. So if for the people who've been super smart, right, you would have shorted at 412, and look at all the funding that you would have captured. Shorted, and then it just goes below your short, and it doesn't even matter what your position does at the end of the day. It could come all the way back up to 400, but if you've collected 6 months of funding fees on a position that you can continually add to as the market keeps on coming down, God, it's a great way to make money. You just kill it. You don't even have to like trade. Just put one trade on, and then it works. So one strategy that I'm looking at, who knows how long this funding rate thing is going to work, but just wait until the next ETH pump comes and then just short and wait. And so long as this trends up, right, then everything should be fine. I have an EMA here, but I think it's too slow. Too fast. Sorry, too fast. What is it? It's 21 probably, but let's change it to 50. Nah, it's not going to do anything. But you can see on average, it's quite high. It's like you're getting 0.000794 every 8 hours. So, yeah, let's go back to here. ETH not doing anything. XRP, I like a lot. So Sergio pointed out that this is in play, where we have long-term trend lines coming down. Long-term trend lines coming down. We can even see what this one looks like. So we make this go away. Right, long-term trend lines coming down. Yeah, well, that's a break. But anyways, long-term trend lines coming down. We're seeing a bounce off of this trend line right here. And we have this nice wedge, downward falling wedge being created. So the play that I'm thinking about, but it's a dangerous one, is that Ripple is going to make some sort of bounce up to 36, which on the, yeah, so here's the BTC. Put in non-log, doesn't do anything. So here it would be just coming up and touching this trend line up here, which may or may not happen. You see that Ripple kind of just moves in one direction for a while and then bounces hard. It doesn't actually really, it's the same thing here as well too. So just down, 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 and then we get a big move. Like we had back in December. So I don't know. I think it's a low probability play, but I think there's a possibility for it. Yeah, so let's move on to some shit coins, because there is nothing else to trade at the moment except that. Let's go to Binance List and take a look at what is doing well. So we can run through a few of these. One day. All right, so NMR, no, I don't like that. HOT has been making huge strides. I think it's probably a bit oversold, but it is making this nice consolidation here. What I'd like to see is that, it's staying above the 80 MA. I believe it's the 80 MA. Maybe it's the 21, but it's staying above the 21 or the 8 on the daily, which is a good sign. As long as it does that, it can maybe form off into some sort of flat consolidation period before making another move up. Fuel, it's a piece of shit. It's crap. This is not good. I'd like some confirmation. Aeon, no. Damn, Steam. Wow. Wow, look at Monero. See, that's bullish right there. We're about to get across. What I'd like to see is a pullback to this like 1300 area, or 13,000, down by its the crossing of the 8 and the 21. Sorry, that's the 50. It's not even that. That's the big EMA. 21. Oh, they're both 21, so it should be like a 9. And this is on the daily as well too. I mean, it's very bullish. So DGD, mana, no. I mean, Monero looks really nice. I'd like to take a look at that. I wish there was Monero trading on BitMEX, but we're not there yet. At some point, that would make for fun, wouldn't it? ICX and everything else is probably really bad as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're working on some new stuff here at Adara. I've been running the Academy, and the Academy is our educational platform. So we've been doing a lot of teaching there, a lot of educational videos, and if you want to learn how to trade, come and check it out. Come and sign up. Be some very good benefits for those who join the Academy, and also the people that use the Adara platform. So come and sign up. We'll be launching soon. The platform looks great, and can't wait for you guys to see the first beta. Well, it's going to wrap it up for today, and see you tomorrow.